Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fallout Roundtable. This is a place where diverse individuals discuss various topics from the Fallout universe. Join us, the conversation has already started.
Welcome everybody to another episode of the Fallout Roundtable. I'm your host Maverick. I'm in a suit and tie. It's game night tonight. Merry Christmas to all you wonderful people. This episode will be coming out Christmas Day. So if you want to listen to us after you have fun opening those presents, awesome. If not, I understand. But anyway, before we can continue with game night here, how about we introduce our whole plethora of people that have joined me tonight? We got Jaxus, we got Lawrence from the Modus Files, we got KT, Night Taylor, we got Dot, and we got Sassy Lady. Woo!
Hello. Hello.
Tonight, before we get started, how about you rate, review, subscribe to our YouTube channel? There is a YouTube-only episode of our podcast up there right now. It's awesome. It was Jaxus and I were there with Steven Stats.
Okay.
Redoing.
Totally had me lost
Recapping.
there for a minute, buddy. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, you're talking about that episode where we were talking to
Oh,
Steve
yeah.
Stats. Oh man,
Oh,
we
yeah.
were at the event that happened in New Vegas, right?
Absolutely.
All right. I'm like, wait a minute.
Because we didn't post it on Spotify or on our podcast because it would get way too confusing.
Well,
but
it
anyway,
was because of how much of video was on it. That's really what it was. And
Right,
it wouldn't
that's
make
what
a
I
lot
did.
of sense to the
You
audio
did
listener.
participant reactions, right?
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
participant reactions. Yeah. And then Steven Stats kind of went through and gave us an overview of how things are going to progress from there and how we
got news.
do correction of issues and things like that. And there really wasn't many issues, the lines and things like that. And that was easily handled kind of stuff. Other than that, it was just a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
Let's continue on. So how about we go to our Twitter at Fallout RTB, send us a tweet and X. We also have a Gmail, falloutrtb@gmail.com, and we are live on Twitch Thursday nights, 8:30 Eastern, whatever your conversion time zone is. I don't know, and I don't really care. So let's get started. So tonight we're gonna play a game called Whose Line Is It Anyways? And it's an improv thing because we got some voice actors among us. Jax's Sassy Lady. I know Lawrence has a story podcast. Night Taylor, you've done a couple things probably. And
He's
Dot,
like, what?
He's like, sure. Well, he role plays, so
Twitch
yeah, you
streaming,
got
yeah.
this.
Role
Who is
playing,
he?
yeah.
right, that's what I mean. Improv, role play, it's the same thing in my book. So let's get started. And Dot, the lovely Dot, we all
I
know.
live stream.
Yeah. So let's get started with our first one. As soon as I pull it up, because, So let's get started. To get started, we'll do like however long this goes, however long you have ideas, funny moments. I don't care if you swear or anything.
Oh, good. Thanks. I didn't want to get beat up by you,
Yeah, I don't care if you swear.
Whoa.
Because it's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, and everybody swears at Christmas, right?
Yes,
Yes, Maverick is Drew Carey.
I am Drew Carey tonight.
Is that pre the gastral thing or after? Because he looks
I'd say it's probably after.
yeah,
It's
you
after.
look like the smaller version of Drew Carey to me. So
He does.
I was
He
just-
does.
Is this Jeopardy? I'll take people who sit behind a microphone and do nothing for 500 points.
You forgot to phrase it in a question. Sorry.
Yeah, you forgot to phrase it in a question. You lose 500 points.
Okay.
Oh,
So let's get started with our first prompt for the night of the night. Things you would say in the wasteland, but not in a supermarket. Go for it.
Things
I'll-
you
I'll
would
get
say in a
in-
wasteland, but not in a supermarket.
Is this
But like a Walmart or a Target.
Can't say Walmart though. It's the same.
Walmart.
That
or
is
Target.
true.
It just
night
basically.
things that you say in the wasteland
Things you would say in the wasteland, but
Oh.
not
in a grocery
in
store.
in a grocery store. Let's rephrase it that way.
Do
In
you
a
have any
grocery
more
store.
ammo for that?
No, I do not, because that's what I've been looking at.
No, that's what I would
For,
say. Who the hell would say that in a Walmart and it'd be a good idea?
No, they would say that in a Walmart.
Yeah, right.
They carry ammo at Walmart. That's perfectly fine. You know this.
Yes. If we got nothing else, we can move on to the next one. Unlikely things. Unlikely things to hear at a raider camp.
You pass me the soap, please.
Soap? What is soap?
I
Are
really
you
don't
wea-
think we should. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I was
Oh,
going to
what-
say, are you wearing a flower bonnet?
I love your Easter bonnet.
Your sundress goes great with your hair.
I think we should just let those people go.
Yeah.
We don't need to torture anyone today.
Welcome to our camp. Would you like some food?
We'll have you for dinner.
That might be said.
That might be said.
We'll have you over for dinner.
That wouldn't be said,
Mhm.
probably.
No.
Yeah. True.
Okay.
Who's got veggies?
Who's got veggies?
That was more about. This is contribution. Who got veggies?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't do chems.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, Ken.
so let's
It's money and weapons.
are we through with this one? Or
I
should
guess so,
move
'cause
on?
I think
I'll-
we could
I
go
think
on
so.
forever.
I think
We're
the
probably
dog
good.
called that way. Yeah, we could just make up stuff.
Yeah, we could just make up stuff. So the next one is things you wouldn't say before dying in the wasteland.
Things you wouldn't
you.
say.
Wouldn't
Thing-
say.
Wouldn't say. Basically, wrong answers only. The opposite of what you think. Just
Oh, here's one. What are you gonna do? Stab me?
Gotcha.
Hey, dude, watch this.
Hold my beer.
No, I swear to God, that's vintage Nuka Shine.
Things you wouldn't say in the wasteland before dying.
I won't explode.
Is that one of those enclave crates? Let me catch it with my face.
Radiation won't hurt.
Oh, this couldn't be a trap camp.
Hey, Mom, have you ever had that not so fresh feeling? Oh,
I'm gonna go pet that death claw.
We'd definitely say that before dying, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Would very likely die right after that.
things a raider
was a
would
good
never say
idea.
before dying. Am I wearing clean
Yeah.
underwear?
That was a good idea.
That's
Am I
a
wearing
great-
underwear?
Because your
So I
mom
just
always
run down
said, make sure
So
you
I
wear
just run down this tunnel for Rad Rumble without any rad protection on, right?
The silence means to move on.
yes, I realize that.
It's time for something new.
I have another
The
one.
buzzer. Buzz.
Bad things to say on your first day in the NCR.
Things you it's blah, blah, blah. What?
Hail
Bad-
Caesar.
Exactly.
Bad things to say in your first day in the NCR?
Absolutely.
Ad Victorium.
Oh.
That was Night Taylor's line. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Hail Caesar.
Yeah, Hail Caesar. Exactly.
Okay.
I hate
Next-
taxes.
If Preston Garvey presented
By the way,
bad
just,
news.
I'm sorry, just real quick. She said taxes, not jaxes, just so you know.
Did it sound like taxes? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's really
yes.
close. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it got
kinda-
really close. I almost was going to say something similar.
Except for he was really going to say he hates jaxes.
I don't hate taxes. That would have nothing to do with the NCR anyway. So
Anyway, all right, moving on.
Moving on. If Preston Garvey presented bad news.
does Preston Garvey present good news?
Yeah, I'm like wait.
Presented. Or how about instead, if Preston Garvey presented news?
Oh, so like if it was him being like a broadcaster.
If he was a
Absolutely.
newscaster?
Oh,
Yes.
Hmm.
hey, Wastelanders! Another settlement needs your help. I'll mark it on your map.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's
Sports at
Oh my God.
11.
Yeah, I don't think he knows any other line.
Yeah. I mean, I think that voice actor's was
He's a
pretty much
one-note
like,
pony,
just
man.
record this. That's all we need.
Yeah.
What it was is like, yeah, so, and all the voice actors here can relate, is he did an audition and they just used his audition for his lines.
Oh.
Thank you. We'll call you if we need anything.
All right,
Just
cool, thanks.
copy
Yeah.
that.
Here's your $50.
What?
You're a general
Here's
now.
your
Voice actors get paid?
$50. Oh, good point.
In other news, someone who woke up fresh from the vault, been asleep for 200 years, is now the general of the Minutemen. News at 11.
She's
Okay,
come up with the only ones
I'm
that
gonna
are
mark your
worthy,
map.
so.
Yeah, so here's the next one. Inappropriate times to do an evil laugh.
Funeral?
Inappropriate times to do an evil laugh.
Mm-hmm.
About halfway through sex.
That's great.
Mm.
An evil laugh, yeah. That depends what's going on.
While your
When you're
kid's
reading
crying
last
after a bad day
rites.
at school.
When you're reading last rites, that would be,
At your best friend's wedding.
no,
Yeah,
I think that would be appropriate.
Good
Right
point,
at the
good
moment
point.
when they
Yeah.
ask if there's anybody that objects, you're just like,
Right?
like, oh, man.
Does anyone object this marriage between this man and this woman? Someone's supposed to laugh.
Oh, we have
Oh.
to do that now.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
I think it was funnier just us doing nothing and making you look stupid at the moment.
Whenever you crop dust an aisle in the grocery store.
I love that one. That is awesome.
Oh, that's Warpath. He's
You gotta
he's
wait
on a
till you get to the
roll
end
in
of the aisle and
chat.
you see somebody go like this with their mouth
Be like, oh.
because you know they just tasted it. You know that's
Be
me.
like,
Oh God. The fact that they could taste it is like the worst visual right there.
Yeah.
Ew. No.
Okay, so next one. Thoughts. A Brotherhood of Steel soldier would probably think in the heat of battle.
Oh, I
Am I wearing clean underwear?
What does Valeria look like naked?
I mean, he did bring it up, so it must be on his mind.
I wish I could date Valdez.
Right?
Think I could steal Maxon's coat?
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
you know they should have put a thing where I could piss in this thing.
Damn it.
How do I pee in this rust bucket?
Yeah, well, yeah, because that leads to, man, I really gotta go.
Yeah,
Who cleans his power armor after every battle?
right? Great question. Especially when somebody gets scared, when they get scared and they pee their pants.
What am I
Or
doing with my
worse.
life?
Right?
What am I should have joined the Enclave.
If they weren't all dead.
They're sitting there just contemplating, standing there, staring off into space. They're like looking over the edge of the mountains, and they're thinking to themselves,
Why am
"I
I
wonder
doing
if those
this?
really were the two droids we were looking for."
I'm Night
wait,
Shin. I
wrong
should get the
show.
stick out of my butt.
Two droids.
What if those were those two droids that we were looking
Yeah.
for?
Hey,
That's
I'm
a good one.
If
I
I'm
have a
supposed to
code brown in my armor.
if I'm supposed
So
to be
it's-
undercover, why am I wearing Brotherhood stuff all over all my clothes?
Yeah, you're definitely not undercover.
Man, I should have taken that jet when I signed up.
Exactly. They offered.
Do I look sexy in this suit?
Does my butt look big in this power armor?
They see my eyes.
No, not at all.
It's right here.
Ain't nothing. You are metal head to toe.
Are you happy to see me, or is that a laser rifle in your pants?
Oh my god, that's so good.
Okay, so bad things to say to a synth.
Would you like a glass of water?
Your rust is showing.
How long does it take to charge?
Are you 4G or 5G?
Hey, can I plug in my phone and get Wi-Fi?
What's your Wi-Fi password? That's the other one.
Yeah.
Hey, Laser Lips, your
wireless?
mama was a snowblower. That's
You
a
glow
short
at
circuit
night.
plug there.
Can I talk to you about your extended warranty?
There you go.
That's a good one.
Oh, hey, laser lips. Your mama was a snowblower. Yep, you got that.
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
speaking for him.
Yes. So our next one, pickup lines that would never work on a Raider.
Oh,
Go to church.
Hmm.
Or, oh, no, it's not pickup line, but
that would never work on a Raider, or would work on a Raider?
Either one would be suffice for me. I realize I made I realize I made these maybe a little too precise or a little too vague. I realize that now. My whole list here.
I mean, if you want-
Pickup lines that wouldn't work.
My original thing was pickup lines that would never work on a gunner.
I would never work on a gunner.
Yeah. But then I
Yeah.
changed it to Raider.
Raider, gunner.
Yeah, they're the same thing in my book.
Well, I'm just trying to think of what like a pickup line, because I've never been a pickup line guy. I've always been the hey,
I know.
Right.
how you doing?
Yeah.
How about we come back to that one? How about a person's thoughts looking at a nuclear bomb?
Wow, that's pretty.
Did I leave the oven on?
What happens if I try to catch that?
Oh, I see what they mean when they can see your skeleton.
I'm
Oh.
finally gonna be a rad person.
Oh shit.
Oh, look, it's getting bigger.
Oh, that's what it's like to be blown away.
Want to roast marshmallows?
Yep, I'm not gonna outrun
Ooh,
that
that
one.
sounds good.
I thought the
does.
bomb was getting bigger, then it hit me.
That's a good one.
God damn it! He missed the Fisher site.
No.
Not a homing beacon, asshole.
Hey, wait! Why is everybody running?
Why Januka Hotel?
Okay, so our next one. Things you can say to a wastelander that you can't say to a spouse.
Give me all
No,
your cats.
bitch, over here.
Say to a wastelander.
Or let's say anyone in the wasteland that you can't say to a spouse.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much the same thing, really.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I can pretty much say anything to anybody if it's not my spouse.
Yeah, that's
Ew, headshot. That's all I can think of.
I know, right?
That's actually pretty
Wouldn't
good.
Mutation said, looking pretty
Look
sexy.
out for that death claw.
Well, I would
Well,
say
that's
that
not
to my
gonna work
spouse if I
either.
needed to.
That's not gonna work either.
You know?
Want to go spend 30 years underground with other strangers?
That sounds like a cult.
We tried to do that last year when the building
Oh.
was going to collapse on us.
Hey, Piper, you ready for your threesome?
Ha!
I know I will.
I knew it was going to come up.
Nobody's
sometime.
ever had that thought.
Yeah, right.
Hey, open the vault. That's you wouldn't say to your spouse, "Hey, open the vault."
Open the vault. You know, the vault.
Yeah.
The vault.
Hey, who has marshmallows? Oh, that was probably for the nuclear
That was the
bomb.
nuke.
Hey, let's go drop a bomb.
I don't know. You might say that to your spouse.
I
Yeah,
probably
you-
wouldn't. Not
Yeah.
mine.
I'll be right back. I gotta go drop a bomb. Yeah, well,
I definitely wouldn't suggest it.
might need some Lysol after that one.
Did you light a candle?
Get the Febreze out.
Right.
Yep.
Blow it up.
Okay, so next one. If Mr. Gutsy had other jobs.
Other than walking the dog, cleaning your house, shooting you.
No, I'm talking about the drill sergeant version.
Oh, Mr. Gutsy. Oh, Mr. Gutsy. Gotcha.
Oh, I'm trying to think of his
He had other
lines
job.
now. Damn it.
Mhm.
Like as a school teacher?
Hey, kids, sit down here.
I can see him as a gym
Who
teacher.
wants the ass kicked today?
Yep.
Today
Climb
we're
that
learning.
rope.
Today we're learning how to bake. He's a home ec teacher. Today we're gonna learn how to bake. Everybody sit down and get your dough ready.
Get
And
your
now
dough.
Beat it. Just beat that dough. Beat it. Beat that dough nice and smooth.
Smack it.
Stretch it out.
Sounds like he's like a pirate waitress.
I know he does.
Or waiter.
but it kind of works at the same time.
I don't know. I was just
does.
trying to
It
sound
works.
angry.
It just works.
It
Oh, he always
works.
sounds angry.
All right, me mateys. Let's go and make ourselves some biscuits and grab some. Yeah.
A motivational speaker.
Oh yeah. This stage
You have it in
belongs
you.
to the U.S. Army.
So, one of before we'll take our break after this.
Oh,
this
yeah,
one,
that thing.
yeah. Let's people talking about. No, sorry, I said that wrong. I can't even read my own handwriting.
All right,
Goodness.
we'll be right back after this message. Hi, welcome to 3 Count Thoughts. Let me introduce the crew real quick.
Hi, I'm Maverick Stone.
I'm Romer.
And I am Jaxus. Join us as we talk all things wrestling. Each week, we'll take a topic from the wrestling world, knock it around a bit, and then go over the week in wrestling from a strictly fan perspective. We can be found on all major podcast catchers. We can also be found at 3 Count Thoughts on both YouTube and Twitter. Or you can send us an email using 3countthoughts@gmail.com. Okay, are you ready? Ring the bell. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our little commercial there for a moment. I think Maverick's got his head screwed back on straight, and then we're going to come up with some other crazy things to talk about as far as this is improv night. So he just kind of throws stuff out there, which we'll probably kind of play the game ourselves too. We're going to add our own little versions in here. And, like, remember I said the not so fresh feeling thing? Well, okay, what if you and your mom were walking along the side of the, wasteland waters there? What kind of conversations would you have that would be completely inappropriate and only inappropriate things?
Because it's the wasteland. So why wouldn't you be appropriate?
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the last things that's on my list is people thinking about Adam's Glow in Megaton. Should I bask in the glow? Does it have healing property? Stuff like that.
Oh, I was thinking about it. I don't know.
I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's glow.
Groovy.
Pretty.
We're
wonder
going
if I could-
green.
I wonder
Can't
what would
touch
happen
it.
if I put some of this in a bottle.
Is this extra arm normal?
Maybe I could sell it, just like bath water.
Somebody will want it.
They'll buy anything.
Someone will want it.
Yeah, that one's kind of lame.
You got a
Moving
yard
Yeah,
sale.
Yeah, that one's kind of
Chug a
lame.
lug, chug a lug. Ooh, shiny.
And then before we go completely off the rails here, off my list here, what faction do you not want to save you in the wasteland?
The Raiders.
Raiders.
POS.
Raiders.
Yeah,
I don't think they could save anybody.
I don't think
Yeah.
the US could either.
Definitely
I
not
don't even think they
Raiders,
could save themselves.
especially if they're cannibals.
Yeah.
I don't want to be dinner.
Ew.
You.
Ew.
I was gonna say the Church of Adam.
No? You'd rather be
No.
saved by a raider?
I'd rather be saved by a raider than someone who would want to dunk me in radiation.
They
Yeah,
just
that makes
want
the
to peel
point
your
for
skin
super
off
mutants
and
because
eat
they just
you.
want to dump you in E FEV.
I mean, I'd much rather, yeah. Well, anyway, that's my whole list. I guess I was not prepared enough. So, what do you guys got? And we'll just have fun with it.
I mean, the big thing is obviously this huge announcement with Fallout. I mean, we have a massive 2024 to look forward to with Fallout 76. I mean, I don't think any of us expected after 5 years of this game that Bethesda suddenly decided to make it a ton bigger than it was before, and obviously investing in it. I mean, that's like
Much bigger are they
Right.
talking?
Well,
It is.
especially when it's already the biggest map that we've ever had in a game. And now they're going to make it bigger. And like you said, everybody's like, it's a dead game. It's a dead game.
It's always been a dead game to me.
They're adding
Oh,
more to the map, which means that's kind of, I mean, you're getting new content, new areas to explore.
let me rephrase what I just said here. Let me revise my statement here, okay? Because I heard someone in the background say, "Oh, I think, to be honest, I don't think 76 is a dead game overall. I just think when the pit dropped and almost everything after that, I didn't like any of it, and I thought it was dead to me." There, I revised my statement.
Well, honestly, I will say we need more like story content, or as you know, we're getting next year map expansion. Because I could literally name 2 things that have come out in this game in the last 5 years that have been interesting. That's Wastelanders and the Brotherhood storyline. Other than
Right.
that, it's just been like expeditions and expeditions.
now,
Like
A lot of expeditions.
Wild Appalachia when they did the encrypted, that whole storyline I thought
Yeah.
that was because
Yeah.
it pre
Yeah, it was
Wastelanders,
cool.
I thought that was really good.
Yeah, it was cool. I wish that we could see more with, factions that, like you said, dead factions, but like things that were in the wasteland. Like I could see like fire breathers, right? They're the whole quest line that you follow and you learn to be a fire breather. Well, who's to say that some random wastelander didn't decide to bring back the fire breathers? Because we all go through the training, we get the suit, whatever, we learn it. So who's to say that like somebody doesn't say, I'm going to create I'm going to bring this back and we're going to have fire breathers again, because we do have the
Right.
burning
Ooh.
mine still and whatever. So obviously it's probably a thing. And then we learn or like help them set up, like we helped the Brotherhood set up when they came back, so we could help the fire breathers set up and become a thing and like continue our journey with them after we do the original quest line. That and like do something with the free staters, do something with, the enclave again.
right.
Who's to say that somebody doesn't come crawling out of somewhere that's like, oh, we're
Well,
gonna
they
take
brought the
your fight for
respawners
you.
back.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
right.
Overall, they
Yeah.
did.
So why can't we
But
put some
at
of
the
these
same
other
time,
ones
they took over the White Spring at the same time.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they made it look
so-
like trash.
Here's what
not
I
a
want.
lot
I
of
want the
people
enclave
like
to come
that.
back and kick them out.
why
No.
not?
Well,
But they
what they-
got that whole
A new
bunker.
faction.
Yeah.
They got a
Well,
whole bunker they could use.
Originally, with the original dev team before they moved in, and took out nuclear winter and all that. I
Yep.
heard
I love
through the
nuclear winter.
grapevine that they were going to expand the map into Ohio and have like Nuka World, because Ohio is known for
Ohio,
roller
Ohio.
coasters.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
That
And
makes
I mean,
sense.
there's at least 2 gaseous diffusion plants in the area too.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's true.
Other states don't have that much crap going on. Trust me.
Well,
Fine.
if you
And-
read some of the lore too, the Brotherhood actually found their Hellstorm missile launchers in a military base in Ohio on their way here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, on the way here. Yeah.
And then when they said that they're replacing the whole dev team and revamping everything they're doing, basically all their plans, I knew that was going to be out the door. I'm like, that sucks. I was really
Yeah.
hoping to see Ohio get in there because I'm from
Right. That
Ohio,
would have been
so
cool.
Yep.
Because
it
it's
just
right
would have been
there.
cool. I mean, they could have done the whole tri-state area with Ohio, West Virginia,
Mhm.
and Kentucky, but now they're going into
Yeah.
Virginia, so I'm really interested in what
Going
this
into
new dev
Virginia, and
team's doing.
Right.
And there's going to
Yeah.
be new factions. I mean, what new factions do you think they're going to bring
So,
to Shenandoah?
We'll find out.
Just different raiders?
Yeah.
well, if I was to
Well,
guess,
there are always
you've
going to be
got
different
the
raiders.
Always.
I mean,
Always.
they could expand the Blue Ridge Caravan because technically that's
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
they could.
That's
they
what they're
could,
doing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's true.
I almost suspect that because Mount Weather is part of the area in which they're adding, they
Mhm.
might add a non-enclave government faction because
Ooh.
That's
mean,
true.
that-
Ooh.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know
They
if you ever
could.
saw, but there was a YouTube video. I don't know who made it, but they actually talked about, I think it was Raven Rock is just outside the map right now. And they could
Oh, I
expand it
didn't
that way
realize
too.
that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't realize that. If you think
Oh,
about it, yeah.
wow.
They said it's like
That would
just
be
outside of Point Pleasant, like where that bridge is broken.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that way.
Yeah. It's
I get so confused
that
because
way.
there's like 2 Raven Rocks, one in
That way.
Ohio, one in Kentucky too. So I'm like, which Raven Rock are you talking about? But it's a
Yep.
totally different one, and not what I'm thinking.
And that's the thing is because they're already in, because, geez, I just forgot the name. The town where the train trestle is.
Point
Why isn't it
Pleasant.
brain?
The
Point Pleasant.
Point Pleasant?
No, the other end.
Oh,
Where the
Harper's
sewer-
Ferry.
yeah,
yes.
that's not in West Virginia. So we've already technically gone out of the state.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
So
I was going to say
I mean, we already know the
Harper's
map
Ferry
is
is technically
anyway,
in
things are-
Maryland, so
right. I mean, things
Yeah.
aren't
Yep.
really supposed to be on the map anyway, but like there's that.
Well, we did the
True.
whole quest line with the Brotherhood and the Blue Ridge down that tunnel,
Right.
and that's where the Blue Ridge is coming from.
Yeah. So that could be part of it. But they're saying new factions and the Blue Ridge is already there, the
Yeah.
trading company. And they did bring more people along with that. Like they brought more people in.
I did notice the other day, I don't know if you guys saw the YouTube video, but they found 2 new locations for the Blood Eagles.
Oh, that's what we need. More locations of Blood Eagles.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, okay, then do something with
They
them.
never really explained the Blood Eagle
They just brought him
imagery
there.
on the mountain.
Yeah.
It was just there.
No,
Yeah.
it's
And
just
no
there.
one mentions it in the game, and I'm like, you can
Same with the
expand on that,
Hellcat
too.
mercenaries.
Right.
Yeah.
The Hellcats, like talk about it. Give us something with it,
I want to know
Yep.
more.
yeah.
Right.
Well, we
You know,
know that the Hellcats were in Pittsburgh, so we know they came from
Yep.
the pit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
And then they were in
And-
Vault 94. No.
There's a
what was
lot
that?
of cryptids in Ohio.
yeah, 94. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
A lot of cryptids
Oh,
all over
yeah.
that area.
Or is it 94
96?
96?
96.
The one on the way at the bottom, yeah.
96.
96. And then we're gonna get to see 63, right?
Yep.
Where right now it's
Mhm.
just a thing that's there and you just
A thing.
see it.
A thing.
No,
No
sorry, not to disappoint you there, Modus, but I think they're going to be doing something with the Brotherhood again, because if you look at it, they brought in that
not
Ford.
Modus.
Yeah. Well, they brought in.
He is the creator of the Modus Files.
Yeah, I know. But they
Hey, we
brought
can
in
call him
Forward
Modus if
Station
you want, it's
Tango,
fine.
and they're
He owns
fixing
it.
a vertibird up. And I'm thinking the Brotherhood's finally going to get a vertibird because Valdez has experience with it. She's got the battery for it. She's got
I
the
don't understand
blueprints
why the
for
hell
it.
it hasn't happened so long ago. I mean,
I
like
know.
anybody, like any
Hey, the responders have one.
almost any
Yeah, which-
jackalope that's like
Yeah.
The
running
only reason
around
the
there.
responders have one is because the pilot actually somehow found one on her way here to go join the responders, which they never tell us anything about that.
That
So
whole thing makes
they
you
just
wanna
pulled
beat
that
your
out of
head
their
on the wall.
butt.
Well,
It's
I mean,
very
that's where all the best stuff is.
Well,
Yeah.
and there, I think me and Taylor have had this conversation in the past. Is that whole thing should have been the Brotherhood and
Yeah.
having that
Mhm.
land at
Like
you know,
where did the responders get their battery from? Because Valdez is the only one that has one. She's got the blueprints for it. So how
Right.
does the
we
responders
have
have
this
it?
massive landing
Like,
pad that doesn't
so
have anything
Not
land on
explained.
it.
Well,
Right.
no, they do actually explain it. They get it from they got it from Mr. Otis.
Mr. Otis.
Yes.
Mm.
Because that's where they
Oh, right.
mean-
That's right. Yeah, because in order to
Oh,
do
yeah.
yeah.
so again, if they wanted to, and I've given up on Enclave in the game. That's why I'm writing my story the way that I'm writing
Right.
it, because they're
Yeah.
not gonna do it
Because
the
you don't
right
have to
way.
worry about.
Well,
what
it's
they're
because
gonna
I don't want to be like biased here, but I know the Brotherhood is very big in Bethesda's story, and they
Yeah.
make a lot of money on it. And I know a
Absolutely.
lot of people love
Everybody
it.
love their power armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
so
Brotherhood's iconic. That's why in
Well,
the
they're on every
TV
cover.
Well,
they're
yeah,
on
yeah.
they're in every single Fallout
every
game,
game
even the one we
cover.
don't talk about.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that one.
But at the
yeah.
end of the day,
No, we're not going to talk about that one.
at the end of the
No.
day, by
Fallout
Fallout
Shelter?
4, the Brotherhood is out enclaves the Enclave in being evil.
It
like,
does.
Like
It does.
Maxim
Yeah,
is
yeah.
It does.
Well,
It's
okay.
fantastic.
Slow down. A lot of people get that confused,
Slow
which I
down.
know. Okay, I know. But the Brotherhood is different in every single Fallout game. They have
It
every
is.
single different version. So a lot of people get that confused when they come to 76. They're like, oh, the Brotherhood's evil and all this other stuff because of Fallout 4. A lot of people went from Fallout 4 to 76. But 76 is technically the beginning of the story. So they're a newer faction.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
No. And the way I look at it is
And
that
that's
I
true.
have that to look forward to in the future. 200 years
Right.
from now, they're
Right.
evil as hell, which is
Because
great. I
Fallout
love it.
3, remember what the Enclave is in Fallout 3? It's like, holy crap, they chase you down all over the map. Every time you turn around, they're
Yep.
like right there trying to kill you. It's like, go away, leave me alone.
Yeah, but
Go
in 76,
away.
you're barely even separated from Maxon. You know, I mean, he's just recently died. So
No,
I mean, it
he's
would-
not dead yet. He doesn't die for another like 30 years.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's around for a while, but I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense. It would make sense. What they have to be careful of is that actually expanding into an area of the map that has not been part of any of the other games means that they've got some freedom. They can actually,
Right.
they don't even have to retcon things.
No
They can actually
expectations.
No,
add
no,
details that-
you can't. Yeah.
yeah, they
Yeah.
could be brand new, which I'm hoping they do, because yes, they'll do something with the Brotherhood of Steel. The Enclave's played itself out. Raiders are always Raiders, whatever they want
Right.
to do. I'm just actually more interested in the fact that they'll actually have real content, which is what we talked about at the
Right.
beginning, which is
Yep.
like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
want
Map expansion.
I want missions, I want new people to talk to, I want new lore to explore.
Yeah.
Because my
Yep.
goodness, if I kill my millionth queen again,
I know.
Yeah. The
Yeah, I've gotten to where I just
Right.
don't do things anymore.
So Lawrence, if you can reinvent the Enclave, why can't they?
Good question.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, no, what they have to, so at the end of the day, they have to, at least in the area of the map that we're in, they have to wipe the slate clean. Like most of what happens in Fallout 76 up to this point really doesn't matter to the future, because it's
'Cause they're
never
all
mentioned in the future. No one ever goes there in the
Right.
future.
Yeah.
It's like a blank slate. But if they go south, there's stuff that they could potentially add that could affect later games, that could actually be brought in for like a Fallout 5. So
Mhm.
Yep.
I think we as
Good
players
point.
just have to be, I think if this is just a really good opportunity for them to actually give us what we've wanted for the last 3 years, which is, hey, give us an actual like expansion to this game that we can play a lot of, and it's not just another expedition.
Yeah, I do like
the
that.
expeditions
Right.
suck.
Exactly.
They suck.
Yeah, they get boring after a while, and especially the newer ones. You
Yeah.
can get done in like 5 to 7 minutes. They're
Oh
so
my god, this
easy. It's
dude,
like-
he does them so fast. I'm like, I haven't been here before, and I'm looking around, and he's already halfway across the thing, and I'm like, I gotta truck and catch up, you know? And I'm
oh,
like,
I've done like 100 of them since they come out. They're just.
I gotta like come back
yeah.
without him, because then I can
I-
just like look around and see what's to see, because he's like
Well, and that's another thing is I would rather it be well, and that's obviously seems to be what's happening is this expansion should make it where it's a whole nother area to explore.
yeah.
Right.
There's no
Well,
exploration. at this
okay,
point.
here's a real question. I'm going
No.
to go back to
Done
the
that.
Brotherhood story here. If Valdez and the people at Tango fix up a vertibird, and let's say, just like the responders, are we going to get like a vertibird to travel places we want to go to? Or are we going to have more
Right.
expeditions with them? Or what's going to happen if if they do fix up a vertibird and we actually get one?
I think that they're not going to give up on expeditions. They're going to continue to do
Yeah, I think they
expeditions. So
will.
I would imagine that they're probably going to add at least one, maybe two more off-map areas for us to go.
Mhm.
And where would we go?
Well, I kind of hope it's not. So, like, I thought the reason that people were really turned off by the pit was because we'd all been to the pit before and we had expectations, and it didn't meet expectations. And so
thought
everybody
it
was
was
just like,
limited,
"This
that's all."
sucks." It's not like they all thought it was going to be the pit, and it was not. So everybody was like, "Boo hiss." I feel like Atlantic City was more interesting because we've never been there.
Yeah,
hope
it
that
looked
it's
better too. To be honest,
Someplace we've been before. I hope it's not, oh, let's go back to DC or let's go to Vegas because we've been there before and we're all going to have expectations and they're going to give us a very tiny chunk of it. And we're all going to be like, this sucks.
Yeah, they also dropped everything at the same time with the pit. With
Yeah, they
the
did.
Atlantic City,
Yeah.
they
They're
kind of
doling
split
it
it up
out.
into two,
Yeah, they're
which is
doling
kind of
it out.
nice.
Yeah.
The first
'Cause
time I did Atlantic City, I did it solo and I did it in 10 minutes. I'm like, this is way too easy.
Yeah, it is
And I
way
was
too
talking
easy.
to a friend, they're like, I just spent 30 minutes trying to do it by myself and I just quit. I'm like, seriously? You've been playing as long as I have been.
You just keep going. And if you die, big deal. Just you come right back. It's not
I mean, at
But
least
yeah,
at least
sorry.
in March we'll be able to go there without having to do an expedition. So
Right.
we'll actually be able to go
yeah.
That'll
around
be
and
neat. Yeah, to
explore,
be able
which-
to just go
That's
hang out
different.
and check stuff out
Gamble.
and gamble. Yeah, like the casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like just checking stuff out because that's the thing is like, you go there and it's like
I
you have
want to
to
be
do the
able to
thing.
go there and turn left if I want to. Just, you know what I'm
Let me
saying?
go lap.
Well, it's not open world. It's pretty
Right.
controlled. Like
Right,
you're
it's- yeah.
funneled in through one way to another.
Pretty much.
It's like, wait a minute, this is an open world game, and you're holding us hostage.
Right.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
think the March
Give
update
us
is
more
supposed to fix some
space.
of that. Yeah, yeah. I think
Well,
the March
that's just it.
update is supposed to make it more open over there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because as it is, I'd like to go out like a little bit into the ocean without immediately dying of radiation. So
Right.
I haven't tried that yet, so I didn't know. I was on the
it's-
beach. I was like, this is cool.
It's like Rad Rumble. The further out you go, the more rad you take.
Yeah. Wow. No,
And there's some cool
that
stuff.
it's cool, but I mean, if they're gonna open the map to the south for us now, who knows? Maybe later on they'll open it like let's go to the other side of the Ohio, and like Dot said, let's go into Ohio, like on the other side of the river, because everybody always wants to go over there and build camps anyway. So
Exactly.
know,
And it's
Yeah,
popped
just-
up right as soon as you get on the
just put
shores
it
of
over there.
Ohio. I'm like,
right, it's because you're like you're walking and it's like you can't go there, you can't go there.
and you're still walking. I'm like, I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah.
Warpath says Tennessee would be nice.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
so. I think Tennessee
Yeah.
would be nice.
Yeah, there's some
Because
good
you've got
mountains,
the
the great,
mountains and
the
you
great
could run into-
smokes.
they could bring us Yagwai,
Yeah,
Oh, the great
great-
cowboy.
right? The black version.
The
'Cause we got
great.
black bar around here. So, give us some.
I
some
did
Yagwai.
notice with the
Big
letter
elk.
from Bethesda for the updates for next year is they did kind of tease us with the Shenandoah National Park and what
Right.
it would look like.
The
And it
picture,
looks
yeah.
really freaking cool because I was able to find a blown up version of it off their Twitter page.
So in
And
that
like I'm
picture-
zooming in, I'm finding all kinds of really neat stuff. So I
Right.
highly recommend you guys do that if you
But
haven't.
in that picture, what's coming out of the sky? Do you think?
It kind of reminds me of
Aliens.
That's what I'm like. I'm like aliens. Like
aliens.
I don't know how they would get a vertibird through there. Let's put it that way.
I hope
Because
they
it's
don't.
just it's like this valley, right?
I have
And
a
then
feeling
you
it's gonna
have
be like
this
another cult.
pink,
I'm kind of
or
excited
fiery
about
looking
that.
whatever thing coming from the sky, and it looks like something's.
It kind of reminds me of
like-
Stranger Things. I have a
I'm
feeling
like,
it's gonna
beam
be like
me
that.
up, Scotty. What's this?
They're rad NATOs.
Right, NATO. That's
Oh, that would be so
That
cool,
would be
actually.
Ooh, weather incidences.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be neat,
I mean, we could. We just got the weather machines.
right? But
Yeah.
I mean, we get rad storms, but come on, let's do something more
The
exciting.
building in the middle looks kind of like a church to me, so I'm kind
Let me see if I can
of
find that
thinking like
photo.
cult, which personally I'm
Could be
excited
cult,
about, as I
yeah.
said.
I mean, maybe it's a different cult. We got the Mothman cultist. Maybe we'll have some other
Maybe the
Cancel group.
Church of Adam finally comes back.
Maybe. You never know.
Or start.
But they said
Or-
new
or
faction.
so-
I mean, Church of Adam's not new, so I don't know.
It's not new, but it's always good to dream. Because
new to
they're
76, I guess.
yeah.
I mean, the whole area has a bunch of burnt down trees and lightning going around. It looks like a tornado is about to start too. So I don't know. It looks really freaking cool.
It is. It's really cool, and I'm.
It's like
I
a
would
laser
love.
beam.
You know what I would love for them to do, even if it's just in 76. I would love for them to add more better weather, like snow.
That looks like the Terminator land.
Oh,
We have
more,
snow at our
uh,
camps. We
Yeah,
got a
it's your
snow
camp.
machine
Well,
for our camp.
Technically, Atlas was supposed to be the weather control machine, but they never fixed
They
it.
never
Bring
really
that.
did
That's
anything.
what they should do. They should bring that back. But I think didn't they kind of shelf that? They were like, no. we're not
Yeah.
gonna-
They're
Well, if you
like,
go talk to
nah.
Bill
I
Dead,
thought it
she's
was
like,
just
I
a
need.
planetarium.
Well, they didn't say
No, I
they
wish it was-
abandoned it, but if you go talk to Bill Dead, she's like, oh, I wish I could fix it up, but I would need more hands and expertise.
Right.
There you go. We can do that.
Yeah.
We could do that.
So yeah, that's what I thought. The
Give us that
scientists, like
ability.
if you brought the scientists back with you from the end of that quest, they would help you with that, but they just stand around at Atlas and do
They
nothing.
do.
so-
They just sit around and don't do anything. Well, I had one character bringing back, one character killed him.
Yeah.
Oops.
I mean, it would be interesting.
You're up to
It-
no
it is-
good. Well,
it
she
would be-
sided with Dick up his butt. So, of course he was like, they must
Oh
die.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they also alter any of the other like core mechanics of the game. Like, do they eventually like get rid of the Scorch Beast Queen and maybe replace it with something further down in the map and say like, hey, the Scorch thing is over?
See, a lot of
Or-
people
or
have
the
talked
Scorch
about
Scorch
that.
thing
yeah.
never came down south.
Well,
It's
no,
just-
'cause
Well,
it's-
it never came out of Appalachia, but
yeah,
No, it
never
never
left
did.
Appalachia.
Because
Because
Well, and then you don't
supposedly
hear
they found
anything
the
about
way
it in the
to-
future games, so it's got to end somewhere.
right,
Yeah. Why
exactly.
not have
That's
it
just
just-
it. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not in any other games, so we have to have eliminated it and the plague because we did make the vaccine. So,
So
it
a
all has to be
successful
eliminated at some
Operation
point.
Touchdown.
Yep,
Yeah, exactly. So maybe.
that is the canon.
But
Probably.
you could.
I don't
What would people
Yep.
do in this game if they couldn't drop 3 nukes on a queen?
People
Right,
people
sure.
will find a way.
That's just it. They would find a whole new.
They'd find a way to
Yeah.
drop.
Well, they'd have to
because
create
Earl is-
something new.
Earl's
Yeah.
just so.
Earl's a messed up storyline.
Earl's so
Mhm.
busted. Like nobody. I never.
And then
go
you
to
got the
Earl.
Titan, which a lot of people.
Yeah,
I've
he's
noticed a lot of
alright.
people have been doing queens. Like everybody loves the queen. So
People love the queen. I don't know why. It's like I
Probably
go
'cause
down
it's
there. It's like
easy.
it's so noisy. It's just,
Yeah,
yeah,
I add to the noise.
I do too. It's fine.
just hear the choo choo of the railway rifles every
I
5
love
seconds.
that. Choo choo. So great.
I don't know.
I
I
need to get a
really
good
wish
rally.
you could get rid of that stupid Brotherhood of Steel thing that everybody hits all the time.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the one that like reverberates.
EL7 is gold.
I actually really enjoyed writing that into the podcast of like just somebody just finally just shooting that thing like
Yeah.
thank you, blam, done.
I think they should have an expansive PvP zone that's just
It's like an arena.
Nuclear winter.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
kinda-
nuclear winter. Yeah, exactly. Nuclear
why
winter.
bring-
They should
yeah,
bring
I'm
it
talking
back.
about
Bring it
well,
back.
if not,
I
bring it back-
love nuclear winter.
Or
Okay,
make
Brad,
it different, but
Great.
Yeah,
Glad
or
to
make
hear
it.
make
yeah.
something new.
yeah.
Honestly, they could
Like
do
if you keep
Nuclear Winter as a
regurgitating
totally
the same
different
shit
game,
over and
actually,
over again,
and
you're
I'd
going
be
to burn out
happy.
on what it is.
They
even
could,
if
I
it is
mean, they
nuclear
don't
winter.
have to do it where you go through the vault and you do all the be the overseer nonsense.
I was talking
You-
about
they
a
can do
whole
something else.
area. Like once you
Right.
cross this line, it's
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's,
weren't they supposed to do that with that one camp up north? Oh,
yeah.
it's like a.
And take an area of the map or a new area of
Which
the
camp?
Let me
new
look it
map
up.
and make it where
Which
this
camp?
area you can build camps around the outside of it, but you can't build camps inside of it. And if you do build camps inside of it, they are subject to
Construction.
faction war.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
construction.
Like now,
Yeah.
like if you could group up in a group of like say 5 or
Mhm.
10 people as a group or whatever,
Big
and
team.
you can create your own faction like base, and your it's not something that has to be declared. Anybody can attack anybody. So
Yeah,
if
like a
you're-
faction system.
If you're trying to hold onto a base, you guys can utilize each other's what's that your build the amount of stuff that you're able to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, there was something. So one
What
of
am I
the
trying to say, damn it?
trailers.
It's Fort. That's what I
Like
was
like
thinking.
the
Fort.
workshop
Yeah.
workshop budget
Fort.
is what you're like is
Kind
what
of
you're
kind of
thinking.
a workshop, but you your balance, how much crap you can have. You know
Your
what I'm
camp
trying.
budget.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like you guys can
yeah.
Really
blow your
good.
budget to be able to make more of a more powerful, more turrets, more this, more that, and you
Right,
can
right,
kind of
like
get a
a
little
faction
goulash.
Oh,
and you could take over areas, kind of like capture the flag in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
I'd
I
Well,
be
and
mean?
I thought they
down
were going to
for
do
something like
that. So there was a trailer with the Brotherhood quest line where it looked like raiders were attacking Fort Atlas. And I'm like, oh, maybe we get like a Raiders versus BOS kind of defense thing, but that never happened. Like you don't see anybody attacking Atlas. So
Yeah, no, they.
that'd be
It's like
cool if they
they
did
throw
a
these-
tower defense game style.
right.
Well, or just
They throw these
horde
fun
mode.
things in trailers that we never see because it's just like
Horde
hey,
mode?
look at it.
Yeah,
Right.
horde
Horde.
mode. Like
Ooh.
a
Horde
would be awesome.
mode. Like 6 days die.
Yep.
Type
Well, you
thing.
would do like a I mean it would be
okay.
it would be like
You
think
mean 7
eviction
days to-
notice, but think eviction notice where it's
Oh,
it's
right.
actually like
Yeah.
a lot better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they used to have
They're
a few years
basically,
ago.
like
They had
capture
Like a
kinda-
what was
horde?
it? They had a horde of what's this even? The behemoths.
Oh,
I ran into a
yeah.
few of them,
Yeah.
a few years ago. Then they
Mhm.
They
took
don't
them out
have
of the
those
game.
anymore. I didn't even think
No.
about that.
No.
I haven't noticed
They
them
did
being
that?
gone.
Every
Yeah,
once
they did that.
every once in a great while you can actually there is a random spawn of like 3 behemoths that you
Yep.
can run into.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
really rare and it
That's
it
what I
only
thought.
happens
I
every
thought it
once in
was
a while.
random. Yeah.
Like one of those random events in the wasteland.
Yeah. But we've lost a lot of events. I mean, if you look at like the
Oh,
number
yeah.
of events that they've culled out over the past few years, I mean,
Yeah.
I think
I used-
there's just limitations in the code. There's just certain things that they want to do, but they just can't do it. So
Well, especially being on a live server,
Yeah.
probably.
Well,
with the
I think
strain on the
everybody
servers.
remembers the messenger one. We had to escort the robot and it kept getting stuck on the tree branches.
Oh my God, that poor thing. I forgot all about him.
Yep.
Yeah, that was, oh God, that's been a while. Poor guy.
That's what sets the creative engine apart from a lot of the other game engines out there is you can interact with different objects and there's like explosions here and there and that's
Yeah.
why it stands out and that's why Bethesda sticks with it and people don't realize it, but that's what makes their games stand out too is those effects in the games.
Yeah.
And I understand why they remove stuff. Like I remember at White Spring there used to be like an extra truck there and because I used to take the boards out of it and recycle it or scrap it. And then they update it. I'm like, oh, now I gotta find another source. It was just a few pieces. And I'm like, and then I would mention it to a friend. They're like, I don't remember what truck you're talking about. I'm like, dang it.
They
yeah.
used to farm it all the time, you know. I
Yeah.
have noticed that like a couple set pieces would go missing here and there. It's like, didn't there used to be a thing there? But I'm sure because if you think about it, in the server at any given time with 24 people on there's a lot of crap happening.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
and it's not just, oh, there's a lot of things happening down here with the queen because maybe not everybody's there. There's like other things happening other places.
It
And
makes
other
you
events will be running at
wonder.
the same time.
It makes you wonder if they're gonna expand the map, if they're gonna try to put more people in it too.
Yeah, I was just about to say
That
that.
is
You
a
know, if
good
we had more
question.
people in the map,
Can they?
That's gonna be tricky for them.
Because I know
for
we've been
sure.
asking for more than 8 in a private server for a long time.
yeah,
Oh
that's ever
yeah.
going to
For
happen.
content creators, to have more than 8 people in a server, in a private server. And
Yeah, you should be able to have like 20.
Yeah, even the Chat podcast
Mm-hmm.
has been having that issue, and he's said it several times to them too during their
Yeah.
live streams. He's like,
And
"We
if
need more
anybody can
people,"
get
and they're like,
something
"We're
done,
working
it's going
on
to be
it."
Kenny.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like anytime, like I was gonna get on catfight nights with Gato Pub the other night, and I wasn't gonna fight. I was just gonna hang out, and I couldn't get on the server, and they were on public so that they could get a bunch of people on, and I couldn't get on the server, so I ended up running around with
Yep.
Knight Taylor instead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
You were second. You were my
second choice.
Yeah.
Second
Wow.
choice.
Oh,
I-
oh.
Because that was when
You know
I was
what?
like, dang.
Mothman's
I mean,
taking over
I
now. You
haven't-
guys can watch Mothman.
I'll take that home.
No, but that was the first time that I ran with him, and I was like, you know
Now you got
what?
him crying.
This dude does know
Yeah,
what he's
yeah,
doing
yeah,
when
not-
it comes
not-
to leveling, man. This dude,
He's hiding
knows where
behind
it's
that
at.
right now, going like, "I can't
This
believe
dude-
guys."
They're making
He's
fun of me.
legit when it,
He's
he's
using
legit
Mothman
when it
to wipe
comes
his
to getting
tears.
experience and leveling up, man. This dude is legit. I know
Okay,
that
Mothman's
firsthand
going
now.
away. There we go.
So that's why I got on there with you the next 2 nights. I was like, hey, I had fun. Let's do it again.
Are you the highest level player in the game now?
No, I saw that. I just saw there's like a level 20,000 guy out there somewhere.
But legit, is it legit?
Yeah, cheating.
I mean,
Cheats.
I mean, did he
Is
actually earn
anything
all
cheating anymore?
I don't know.
think
Probably.
Wasn't there some glitching that you could do in the beginning?
There was
Oh.
tons of them in the past.
Yeah.
You had the glass cavern, you had the meat cleavers, you had line
Oh,
the
the meat cleavers,
sand.
yeah,
and-
somebody bought a meat cleaver plan.
Tons
on
of
it this
different
way. I
ones.
was like,
I
why?
mean, way back when you could just the traps, because you could just continually disarm the traps and they'd never go
Oh.
away.
And
Yep.
wasn't there a
Oh,
big
yeah.
thing with the meat trap thing that you could just
Yeah.
throw the meat traps out and stuff?
Yeah. Oh God. I mean, I mean, I would suspect. I mean, hell. I mean, if I had played one character, I'd probably be level like 2,500 at this point, maybe 2,700. And I'm not Knight Taylor. I mean, I know what'd you hit? Just 5,000 recently?
Today I just hit 6,200 on my main,
62.
and then I was on my other character.
Wow.
Got that one to like almost.
I know,
300.
right? It makes me feel dumb.
Well, yeah, I XP grind, but mostly what I do is I collect everything. So
Yeah.
I have every plan, outfit, every achievement done in the game, every Steam achievement, pretty much anything you can think of, I have or completed it. So that's my
Nice.
main goal.
And he knows what he's talking about because people would ask questions like, hey, is this good? He's like, blah, 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 blah. No, oh, but this is what you did. And I'm just listening to him talk about, I don't remember half of this crap. I have to look it up. He's just like, da, 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 da. And I'm like, man.
Okay,
this
well,
dude
I'll
lives
test your
and breathes
knowledge. Do you
Fallout.
remember the Mr. Demonic Fuzzy Backpack?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember the battle that never was?
Yes.
Yes.
No, because it never happened.
Exactly.
This
Good
was what
point.
Pixel Dot was bringing up earlier with Cricket's Fort. So the battle that never was a Civil War reenactment PvP event that was in beta, but never got released into the live game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I remember doing that because you had to go there, talk to the robot, put in the coins in the machine, and you had to dress up, and yeah, you'd fight each other.
Oh, now see, that's what they should do. That would be fun.
Yeah.
That's what
wish
you were
they
talking
did
about at the
that.
fort.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
Brickhead.
I mean, the only
Welcome,
reason you go
Brickhead.
there is to get the stupid bones so you can take them to the stupid cemetery, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that was boring.
Good place for wood, too.
very boring. It is a good place for wood, actually.
No, there's 3 places I always hit for wood and get like 1,000 in like 5 minutes.
Lumberyard.
Nice. I might have to do that.
Well,
I'll
I
have
hit
to
up
get
the
that
wood
from
pile
you.
at Helvetia, the
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
logging company, and then
The
Cricket's
logging
Fort.
company. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
you used to be able to hit the one where
Yep.
the responders now are. They
Well,
still
Well, there's
have
something
some
I
up
do
there.
too for newer players and also myself is every Monday on my stream, we do treasure maps. So you can get a crap ton of like steel, plastic, other resources, learn a bunch of plans, drop off
He was
plans
doing
for
that
newer
Monday,
players.
and I was like, when are we going to
Yep.
Atlantic City? When are we going to Atlantic City? And then I check his stream, and I'm like, oh, he's doing maps.
Well, usually I
Never
do it for a
mind.
few hours and I'm like, okay, that's enough map digging for tonight. We'll go do something else now
I have a
because
crap ton of maps, and I've never once looked for maps. I should do that.
Mhm. It's a good way for newer characters. Like if I find a new person, I'm like, here, take some maps, go dig up this a little bit, scrap all the weapons, armor, learn all the mods, and then you have those.
Yeah.
You know, it's,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like the easiest way to do it.
Sure.
So that's why I do it every Monday because I'm like, I'll do it once a week.
I always follow the albino Brad's tag because actually there's a hollowed out place right next to one of my camps, and then the albino Radsec always shows up, and I'm like, okay, let's go to the tree stump.
Yep.
Let's go get the goodies.
Yeah, my big claim to fame is that I used to farm Enclave Scout masks, and I used to trade for them.
Oh, yep.
So I think
yeah.
I think
Wow.
I have 54 of them.
Jeez.
Wow.
Dang, that is a lot.
So
That is a ton.
yeah, and the first one I ever found, I actually found it in somebody's vendor for 30 caps.
Why?
Oh, damn.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we on the
You
we
don't
on
know
the
what you have.
we on the cheap vendor find talk now, because I could go on for all night about that.
I'm like,
I wish I could find some good. I have
That's
found.
how-
some good
I will
ones, but
say-
wish I could find some.
The
Wish I could
best
find
things
a
I have
dang
found in a
TV.
vendor.
The fish TV.
I
That's what I
found-
want.
What was it? I found a BOS jumpsuit for 10 caps in one player's vendor, and then a few days after that, I
Dang.
found the blue responder outfit, the really
Mhm.
rarely
Oh,
rare
the
one?
white one with the white
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah.
Player vendor, 10 caps too.
Nice.
I've done that too.
See.
I've done
fact,
that a
that's
few
it.
times
That's
actually.
it. The actual outfit is the only thing I haven't found in the game. I have
Yep.
the helmet, but I've never gotten the
See,
I've
I've
never
never
gotten the-
found the
I think I
with
have
all
the
my
helmet,
time
too.
playing. I have never
For
found
one
the blue
character.
responder outfit myself, and I've never found the red asylum uniform. Those are the only two things I've never gotten myself in game. I've gotten
Yeah, I don't have
everything
a red
else.
dress. Yeah.
the only thing that I don't have that I wish I kind of had, even though I don't like the way it looks, is the Brotherhood of Steel stealth recon helmet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
I've got the
bigger
armor.
one?
I just don't have the helmet. You know, the one with the stupid looking one.
Well, you have the small one, and you got the bigger one, which I
Yeah,
don't remember
the
where you
bigger
get
one.
the bigger one from. I know it was just after Steel Rain or something, but
Yeah, but I can't
Yeah.
find it anywhere. Like I've scoured the map, gone to all the vendors. I've tried it.
yeah, it's. I'm trying to remember where you get it from.
I've gone to
I don't
Vault
remember.
79, whatever it is, wherever the gold's at.
Oh, for the gold. Yeah.
No, I don't think you could. I think it was part of the Steel Rain or Steel
Steel
Dawn
Dawn.
quest line, something like
Dawn,
that,
yeah.
like a limited thing.
Legendary script at a legendary script machine.
I got the
What Google says.
I keep getting the I actually have been grinding for the Enclave
Oh,
mods
daily
now.
ops.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
that you had like so many, and it's like I never see them in the wild. So good on you for
Well,
getting
Yeah.
you can
those.
find the Enclave mods at the Enclave bunker. You can find them at the Watoga vendors.
I
And then
always look at the
sometimes you get them
Watoga
from the
vendor,
Cranberry
yeah.
Bog events too.
And the Berkeley station actually has them
really?
as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
they sell
that's where
Okay, check that one.
I find
And then
the,
obviously dropped
the stuff.
connection too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anything
Yeah,
the
'cause-
Enclave events.
Was it you? Like
basically.
you? Somebody was doing drop connection like crazy for a while.
Yeah. I've got
Very
like
good stuff.
I got like 30 of the flamer guns or whatever with the
Oh,
reflex
nice.
sights.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I mean, Enclave. I have to collect
He's
them all.
got to represent.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay. Speaking of Enclave collecting, you see this?
Oh,
Gotta
nice.
catch 'em all.
Yeah.
Wait,
it's
I
you,
not-
got
you
you.
watch it on there? Is that what you're doing?
Or is it green screen?
No,
Oh,
it's
I
it's the
gotcha.
thing. Yeah, mine is where is
Oh,
mine?
gotcha. It's reflecting. Okay.
Mine's over here somewhere.
I think it's
Mine's still in
there it
a
goes.
box.
Mine is also
It's not
in
the
the box.
Enclave
It's back,
version,
it's
though.
back
Mine
there,
is not here.
back there in the box.
Well, so the funny story was
Behind my
like
possum beer bottle. My old
so I
possum.
actually ordered this one on their gear store, but then they screwed up my order somehow. So like, oh, give me the Sugar Bombs one instead. So I actually had to get this one off of eBay before the price went up. So-
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. So I've got the Sugar Bombs one too. So
Huh.
Yeah, I'm
I
waiting.
just
I've got
can't
to.
see you wearing a sugar bombs.
I really wish they
yeah.
came out
Yeah, I
with
don't
the radiation detector, the Geiger counter for
Mm,
that
yes.
attachment. They never did
Yeah.
come up with that.
Is it weird that I have an actual Geiger counter?
No,
No, you're a Fallout
not
fan.
with this group.
I have a legit Geiger counter and it works.
I'm a little jealous, actually.
So do you
I
go
know,
outside
right?
and
It's
sing
like,
Uranium
I picked
Fever while
one
you're
up.
trying to find radiation?
I'd
You
pick
know
one
where
up.
I got it? I got it from Michigan State University. They were selling old ones because they were getting new ones, and it was
Oh.
and I was going to bring it to Vegas.
Vegas?
Yeah, I
Ah.
was going to bring it to Vegas.
I'm
But-
sad I missed that event by
the
like 2
TSA
weeks.
wouldn't let the TSA wouldn't let me bring it on the airplane.
They probably
Oh,
don't want you
wow.
to know how much radiation you get during a flight.
Okay,
Good
now it makes sense.
point.
You mean that one?
Oh,
That's cool.
nice. I want to go there so bad.
Yeah,
Me
there.
too. Me too.
Yeah,
And I
Can't
went there just
dare.
after TwitchCon because if I would have stayed like a month in Vegas, which wasn't going to happen, but I went
Why
to
not?
TwitchCon, went to the Pioneer Saloon, and then the New Vegas event was like 2 weeks later. I'm like, oh, I'm going to miss it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, TwitchCon
Yeah.
needed to, coordinate that better.
Yeah, right.
TwitchCon's bigger though, apparently.
Yeah, I'll go there next year if TwitchCon's not in Vegas and the New Vegas event, happens whenever, probably November again. But
It'll be in
I might
November
go.
16th and 17th, I believe.
Yep.
Okay. Well, depending on the flights, I
Write
gotta
it
look for
down.
so
Plan ahead.
Plan ahead. It's this for next year.
yeah.
Also go to their website and reserve.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
There's
that.
a reservation thing now.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's still free. They just want to know how many people are they going to come.
I'm sure that's
Way too
helpful.
many.
What was it? 3,000 or
There's
something?
no such thing as too many.
There
Did
is
they
no.
say 30,000 or how many people was it? It was a lot.
Well, Jax,
there
next
is a
time you
lot.
go there, you can look for my signature in the book.
They did say that
I don't. I go
to
there when
reserve
it's
it
not
closer
like,
to the date, though.
I'm like 30 miles
Yeah.
away, dude. I go there for. I actually go out and hang out with Steven sometimes. So
Well, there you go. Yeah, go
Yeah,
look for my
no.
signature in the book. The fun part was I went there on Bomb Shop Day, so I put in, Happy Bomb Shop Day in the book, so you can look for it in the
That's
book.
cool. Oh, I remember you and Penny went, didn't you?
Yep.
You went to Penniford. And
Yeah,
you
I've
didn't
met
like her.
Penny three
I
times.
don't know if I'm going to spend that much time looking through that book.
Well, I met Penny in DC. I met Penny in West Virginia, and then Penny
Uh-huh.
in Vegas. So,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you
and now
guys
Fashnot
keep,
again. So it'll be 4 times.
You keep popping up everywhere together.
I know, it's crazy. They even took her to the asylum too, and should have left her
And
there.
you didn't leave her.
Hey, the really cool part when we went to West Virginia, I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the asylum because it's like Fort Defiance in the game. And
Mhm.
it's actually my computer background with my character standing in front of Fort Defiance. And I'm like, I'm going to recreate that photo in real life. So I
Cool.
recreated the photo in real life and then put it right next to the other in-game photo. I mean, that was
That's
really
cool.
Cool. I like that.
That's really cool. So anyway,
What are we looking at, Jaxus?
Yeah.
We're going to look at Steven getting his helmet.
oh, is it the helmet one?
Oh boy.
Check out this helmet.
I
just know
loved
Taylor-
Oh, that's right. Has
Take a look at
Has
that
Taylor
helmet,
seen
Taylor.
this?
Have you guys seen this?
I don't think so.
I just see photos right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
He's
not
looking
clicked
for
on
it.
it. You're not
Oh, you
clicked
don't
on
see
it.
the
You
video.
got to
Hold
make it
on.
bigger.
We're
No,
looking for. Yeah,
There you
this
go.
is what.
There we
somebody made
go.
for Steven.
Oh,
You got to play the video.
Yeah,
Or is it
play
just
the
a picture?
video. No, it's
Oh, there you
video.
Oh, it's very laggy video.
Oh, he's doing a lot right now on his computer. So.
Wow.
so what's
Yeah.
the paint
Pretty
job
cool.
on it? I feel
Yeah.
stupid for asking.
I love that he put his hat on it.
Yeah,
So what is that? Is that the Cowboy of Steel?
Cowboy of
Cowboy of
Steel. There you
Steel.
go.
Cowboy of
I like that.
Steel.
Oh, that is cool.
Isn't it cool? Somebody made it.
Wow.
Yeah, I've actually got a couple of
That's
pictures.
really good.
You had a bunch of pictures.
There's
that I
a
posted.
picture of it
Yeah,
that I took.
Wow.
Does that headlamp actually turn on, the middle one there?
Yeah, he
Wow.
and the gold that was on there is actual plated gold.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like they retrofitted the 76 one,
Yeah.
but it's still
Is
really
that-
cool.
Is that a 51 helmet? Looks like it.
Yeah. T-51, yeah.
Not me.
And then hold on a second.
It's a really good paint job on it.
It was done by a
Yeah.
pal of mine. His name is Ben. He is the actual guy. This is Ben right here. Hold on.
Is he the one in the power armor?
This is Ben right here. That's
Yeah.
Ben. He created the
Oh,
power
wow.
armor. He's a member of the new Arizona Republic.
I was gonna say he looks familiar because I follow that group on Facebook.
They do a lot of stuff out in Arizona. A lot of cosplay
I wish
stuff.
there was a group around Ohio.
Right. I was trying to remember the group. There was an Sassy, do you remember the Enclave group we met at Fashnot in
Here's something you
February?
guys will also appreciate.
Was he
They
Enclave?
drove. It was like an Enclave group, and they drove all the way from I think it was Minnesota or something.
Yeah, they
or
were
South
from
Dakota.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I follow them on Instagram. I'm trying to remember their names though.
So
Yeah, I
the
don't
the
remember.
female
I
here
have
on
to
the
see
left
them.
is his girlfriend,
I
Erica.
love
If
Really
her
nice person.
backpack.
if you look, that's what
Mm.
I was pointing out was the
That's
backpack.
a backpack?
Yeah,
That's
but
a
you gotta see the front of
backpack.
it.
It's a backpack
Wow.
that
I think he's got a
talks.
picture of the front of it.
Oh my
It's
god.
It's big.
That
yeah,
is
it's,
so
it's
freaking
huge,
cool.
but it's
There was a
the
part-
yes man.
Oh God bless her heart. I hope it's not that
Yeah.
heavy.
I
Oh,
don't know, but
she
it
had
was
a
really cool.
she had a stand for
And I
it
love
and
these guys. These
everything.
guys
Oh,
crack me
that's
up.
good.
These guys killed me. Oh my gosh, they're just so funny.
I love these guys. These guys
There's
are
Maverick
so funny.
sitting right there in the red shirt. Uh,
Mm.
Yeah.
God, I should go there next year.
Mhm.
Do it. We had a
Really
blast.
fun.
Like I said, it'll depend on the local flights at my my airport because they only have like seasonal flights. So, but luckily they had Vegas. They had Vegas like right when TwitchCon was going on. So I'm like, screw it, I'm going.
That's cool.
That is cool.
yeah, for our audio listeners, what we're talking about is New Vegas Day. If you hadn't figured that out already, we're showing a
This
few
year's
videos.
New
Yeah,
Vegas
we're-
Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured
they're-
now that
they're
I've
showing-
done my episode with Old Man Liver, I can kind of share some of this stuff. So,
Yeah.
and then you can also watch the video if you guys would like to.
Watch the video on our YouTube, the Fallout Roundtable. Search it up. We're at the top.
Because some of it is a bit long.
Oh yeah, it got long.
Yeah,
I
that was
thought you had a picture of her backpack somewhere that was real good.
yeah. I
Maybe I
don't.
saw it on Instagram.
It might have been, but yeah, there actually. I think somebody else cut. Oh, I know what it is. There's another YouTuber out there, and I can't remember their name at the moment, but it's a young guy with like a reddish, really super curly hair, and he was wearing like a doctor's outfit, and he was filming people. He
I
actually-
remember the guy.
Yeah,
I don't
he-
remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, well, he walked up on us when we were talking to the Powder Gangers.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
He,
so
he had a little powder mic and he had a little mic and everything.
yeah, a little fluffy mic thing, but he
Yeah.
was actually talking to the robot on his video. Like and then-
Uh-oh.
yeah, and well, see, she's got it set for like pre-programmed responses, so you could ask it questions and she can make it respond certain ways, at least a couple different phrases. And it was really cool. Watch her do it. I
Oh,
mean,
that is cool.
yeah, and then when she gets tired of like carrying it around on her back, it's actually got like a post podium. thing
Yeah,
that she
yeah,
can
yeah. It's
sit
got
on.
its own little stand and everything. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was really neat. But I figured I would share a little bit just because, you know, got
Right.
so many.
Actually, if I don't know if I have those pictures on my computer, but if I do,
But if I do,
I do, maybe.
maybe.
As I'm looking for flights to Vegas for next year, while we're talking about this.
Already?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hey,
Delta
the-
already
the-
has.
the earlier you do it, the more likely you are to get your spot. Because I can tell you guys from experience, I checked into hotel rooms like after the fact, like it was kind of like a month before,
Mhm.
and it was sold out.
Yeah,
There was
no-
other
Mm.
things going on that week, wasn't there?
yeah.
Well, there was the
F1
races.
Races and stuff,
was
yeah.
Yeah,
that
Formula
week,
One
yeah.
was there. But
Yeah,
the
it
Formula
wasn't
One was on
that-
the
Oh,
other
yeah.
end of town. It shouldn't have affected state line so much. And
Oh.
state line is like, you know, that part of town is actually hurting really bad. Like it's an area where a lot of the casinos are shut down. There's only a few of them that are still kind of going. And that's because of how far away from the actual strip it is. And people don't
Mhm.
stop there like they used to. You know, they back in the day, Whiskey Pete's and stuff like that. There was casinos there. People would actually go there, stay like half a day there, and then go into Vegas. You know, people
Wow.
don't do that so much anymore. Especially, I think the COVID and everything kind of.
COVID just killed everything over
It
there.
has
Probably.
affected a lot of
Mm.
things. Yeah, especially stuff that were just kind of
Terrible Herbst
hanging on.
actually bought one of the casinos there for a while and was doing stuff in that area, and that died out. But they got their massive Terrible Herbst gas station with all their bells and dude, $4 for a bag of ice.
Yeah,
Make sure
no,
you get
it
your
was
stuff first.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Gas prices were ridiculous compared to what I'm used to in the
Well,
north.
Our gas prices
Yeah.
are ridiculous compared to what any of you guys will be used to anyway.
Oh god, yeah. When I went there, well, when I was driving to Arizona on 66, and then
Yeah.
went in, so Arizona was like $4 a gallon or something when I was there. Drove into California and first gas station was like $7. I'm like, holy crap.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
Ugh.
California is
Oh,
really
yuck.
expensive. But
I whine because North Carolina's got really high gas taxes. So like we're like, go to Virginia. You know, it's like if we're going out of town, it's like we got enough gas to make it to the Virginia border, so we don't have to, you know, it's like fill up there because it's cheaper.
But I think the last time I checked, gas was like just under $3 a gallon here.
all right, we're floating way past what we were
$2.99 right
talking
now.
about.
Yeah.
Guys, I think it's time to go ahead and wrap
$2.89.
this up.
Yeah.
I don't
We
wanna
start talking
bore
about
our
gas prices,
listeners
it's
to
probably
sleep.
the end.
Be like, yeah,
Oh,
we're-
yeah.
How about
Oh,
gas
man.
prices?
right.
Gas prices in the wasteland, huh?
We're getting
Anyway, guys.
Oh,
Have you
did
seen
you-
the price of coolant these days? Come on.
How's the
Yeah,
weather
it's
over there?
atrocious.
All right, I think that's going to wrap it up for us tonight, guys. Please, everybody, say good night, and thank you to everybody who watched us on stream. And you guys
A
have a
lot.
wonderful day. We're going to get out of here.
Merry
Bye-bye.
Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah, Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yes.
Merry
Happy New
Christmas.
Year.
You didn't say good morning.
Good morning.
This podcast is part of the Robots Radio Rocket Club, a program designed to help all podcasts reach their full potential. For information about joining the Robots Radio Rocket Club, check out robotsradio.net.